Welcome to an overview of content sets in GW Drupal. This video is a part of the GW Drupal Foundation series designed to help familiarize you with the basics of GW Drupal and is intended for all permission levels. Additional resources, including more videos on GW Drupal features and best practices, can be found on the Online Strategy website. The main strength of Drupal as a content management system is its ability to use a single piece of content in multiple ways across your website. To that end, one of the features developed in GW Drupal is the content set. A content set allows you to group multiple pre-existing content items together. For instance, to create a list of quick links, to create a rotating sidebar of promotions, to manage a rotating hero on the home page, to create a social media sidebar, and more. There are 8 subtypes that determine what your content set will look like and how it will function. We'll review each one at a time. The carousel subtype can display 3 slides at a time and can support a maximum of 9 items together in a manual rotator. An image is required, and the title of the document will always be pulled in as well and displayed beneath the image. An optional summary can also be included, but it has a limitation of characters. An example of the carousel slider can be seen on the Academic Technologies homepage. Note the directional arrow that indicates that there are more slides to see. Upon clicking the arrow, the next set of slides will rotate into view. The carousel slider can support the article, event, general content, and person page content types, as well as promotions. The next subtype we'll review is the feature spotlight. The feature spotlight allows you to display a teaser for a page, including an image and a brief summary, followed by a read more link to the full page. While the summary and read more link are required, the image is optional. It should also be noted that only one item can be featured at a time. Here's an example of the feature spotlight on the Campus Recreation homepage. This is a perfect example of its most common use as a welcome message on a homepage. The feature spotlight is only designed to support the article, event, general content, and person page content types. The next subtype we'll review is the image teaser, which lets you feature the main image of pages or promotions in a 2x2 grid pattern. With this subtype, the image and title are required to display and a summary is not supported, and a maximum of 4 images can be featured at a time. An example of this subtype can be seen on the GWorld homepage, where they are featuring promotions in an image teaser to graphically call out important actions a user might want to take with their GWorld card. Each promotion's image is displayed alongside a title that has been constructed to invoke an action from the user and to provide context around that action. Content types supported in an image teaser include the article, event, general content, and person pages, as well as promotions. Next, we'll review the list subtype. The list allows you to create a list of links, most commonly referred to as quick links. In this subtype, the links are categorized in 3 ways: internal content links, which link to pages within your own website; external content links, which link to pages outside of your own website, including other GW websites; and on-site downloads, which are direct document links. I've created a sample list for this video, which shows all 3 link types in one list. The subtype will always list the on-site internal links first, followed by the off-site external links, and finally any on-site downloads, your direct document links, and will also feature an icon of the document type. For the on-site internal links, only the page content types are supported, including article, event, general content, person, and web form. Now let's take a look at the rotating hero subtype. The rotating hero allows you to create and manage a rotating hero for your homepage. The rotation is fixed at 8 seconds per hero, although the user can manually toggle the slides. If you're using large heroes, a maximum of 8 heroes can display in the rotator. If you're using medium heroes, a maximum of 6 can display in the rotator. And it should go without saying that the hero content type is the only content type supported in this subtype. We can see an example of the medium rotating hero on the Division of Information Technology homepage. Note how the numbered boxes indicate how many heroes are in the rotation and which hero is actively being viewed. These can be manually toggled by the user to jump to a specific hero in the rotation. Another content set subtype that allows for rotation is the rotating sidebar. The rotating sidebar also has a fixed 8-second rotation that can be manually toggled by the user. On this subtype, the title is required, while the image and summary are optional. An example using all elements can be seen on the Finance Division website. They are using it to feature promotions that highlight all of the offices and departments under the division, with a brief summary of each of their services. The dots underneath the rotating sidebar indicate the number of items in the rotation, and the darkened dot indicates which item is currently displaying. In addition to promotions, the page content types are supported, meaning articles, events, general content pages, and person pages. Next is the repeating sidebar. The repeating subtype works in conjunction with site placement to repeatedly display an item or multiple items in the sidebars of multiple pages across your website. By default, the items will display in a content pane on the left sidebar. This pane can be manually moved on a per-page basis to the right sidebar. Using a site placement value of home tells Drupal to distribute the content to all pages of your website. Site placing content to a subterm, such as about, tells Drupal to only distribute the content to pages with a site placement value of about. We can see the repeating sidebar in place on the University Human Resources GW Drupal website. They are using it to feature a promotion for the GW Jobs portal. They've also chosen to manually move it to the right sidebar instead of leaving it in the left sidebar. Notice how it displays on every page based on a site placement value of home. In addition to promotions, the article, event, general content, and person page content types are also supported. It should be noted that you can feature more than one item in a repeating sidebar at a time. It should also be noted that the title will always display, so if you're using it to feature promotions, keep that in mind when you're creating the title. The final content set subtype that we'll review is the social media icon sidebar. This subtype creates a 2x2 sidebar grid of social media icons. The image and the title are required, and the only supported content type is the social content type. The size of the icons is customizable. By default, small 16x16 icons are available in all GW Drupal websites. You can see the social media sidebar displayed on the homepage of the Online Strategy website. For frame of reference, we are using the default 16x16 sized icons. Each icon links over to our social media account for the respective network. So to recap, what is a content set? A content set is a content type in GW Drupal that allows you to group multiple pre-existing content items together. You use content sets by creating the individual content items first. You then select one of the 8 subtypes to tell Drupal how to display your content set and how it will function. For more information, reference guides, and video tutorials on GW Drupal, including videos and reference guides on how to create and manage individual content types, be sure to check out the Online Strategy website.